Here we are going to look at this Pearson's correlation coefficient R. The strength of the linear relationship can be observed from a scatter plot of the data. However, to determine exactly how strong this relationship is, we can use Pearson's correlation coefficient R. This measures the strength of a linear trend and associates it with a numerical value between -1 and +1. So when R is -1, there is perfect negative linear association between two variables. When R is between -1 and -0.75, is strong negative linear association. From -0.75 to -0.5 is moderate negative linear association. From -0.5 to -0.25, weak negative linear association. From -0.25 to 0.25, no linear association between two variables. From 0.25 to 0.5 is weak positive linear association. From 0.5 to 0.75, moderate positive linear association. From 0.75 to 1, strong positive linear association. When R is 1, it's perfect positive linear association. However, you need to be careful. If you look at from -1 to 0, lower extremes of R values are not included in those categories where the range is given. On positive side, upper extremes are not included, whereas the lower extremes are included. For example, 0.25 is weak positive linear, but you cannot say there is no relationship between two variables. Let's look at an example. The table below shows the heart rate, beats per minute, and the score out of 20 in a test. Calculate the value of Pearson's correlation coefficient, correct to 4 decimal places. Then, without drawing a scatter plot, describe the strength of the association as strong, moderate, or weak. There is a formula to calculate Pearson's correlation coefficient, but we are not going to use the formula. We'll use calculator fx-82au plus 2.
In this, we are going to look at how to use fx-82au plus 2 calculator to calculate Pearson's correlation coefficient. The first step is setup mode to start, so number 2, and then press 2, a plus bx. Now I have 3 columns, but I need only 2 columns. So I need to remove frequency column. To remove frequency column, shift mode, go to the next screen, select 3 and turn frequency off by pressing 2. Now I have 2 columns. X is for independent variable, so in this case heart rate. Y is for dependent variable, so in this case score on test, and start entering data. And once the variables are entered, so now look at y variable values, which is nothing but score on test. So for 62 it is 19. Once data is entered, press AC, click on Shift and 1, select option 5, which is for regression, select option 3, which is Pearson's correlation coefficient, and press equal. So the value in this case is correlation coefficient is negative 0.9727 to 4 decimal places. So if you look at the range slide, it falls under -1 to -0.75. It means the relation is strong negative linear association between these two variables.